Cool. Dan George with Ryan Garner. Good to go?
Yeah.
Cool. Ryan, thank you for your time and letting me into your camp today.
That's right.
How's it all feeling? Not that long to go now.
I'm excited, mate. I'm just buzzing to obviously get the fight done now. Been a long camp, but it still don't feel. I know I keep saying it to everyone. It still don't feel surreal. Do you know what I mean? The whole, like I said, I've done loads of tickets. The support, like doing media now. Went to the Saints training ground, Staplewood yesterday. Obviously, just doing a lot more like media stuff. So it still don't feel surreal. Like I'm going to be headlining. I don't feel like I'm that big time yet. Obviously, I'm nearly there now. Do you know what I mean? But like I'm headlining my own show, selling all these tickets, fighting for a European title. 3-4 years ago, it's just something that I never thought would be happening, but it is, and yeah, it's still a bit of a pinch me moment.
Tell me about that. Southampton training ground day. You headed down, met some of the players, met the manager. Tell me a little bit about how it was.
They say, we went down to Staplewood yesterday, met the manager, new manager. He was proper sound, to be fair. Like, he was proper chatty and that. He loved it and that. And he said I think he might be coming down next weekend. He said he'd be up for it. So obviously, I think it's the FA Cup weekend. We're out, aren't we? Saturday. So Saints are out. So he's got a free night. So yeah, I think he's going to be making an appearance, mate.
Yeah.
But also, yeah, speaking to like Will Smallbone, Jack Stevens, and that, a few players. It was good to like chat to them. Like, they was proper keen, if you know what I mean. Like, you know, when you speak to people, they show interest. You know, sometimes you get people who they're like not really bothered, are they? But yeah, they're proper interested, like proper chatting. They're proper nice people. So it was good down there.
As a boyhood Saints fan as well, that must be pretty cool.
Mate, it was a bit weird. Like, when I was about 10, 11, I used to go play for Southampton down there at Staplewood. Yeah. But it's all changed like since I was there. Obviously, you still got the dome and stuff like that. But all the facilities and that, it got a bit better and that. Because like you said, I was 10, 11, I used to play for Saints Academy down there. So it was a bit weird going back there, do you know what I mean? But it's good to be amongst, like you say, these are people you watch at St Mary's on the TV, go to St Mary's and watching that. And obviously it's massive. That's the biggest thing to come out of Southampton. It's Southampton Football Club. Yeah. So to actually be in their presence and chatting with them and that, like I said to me, it's still don't feel. It's a surreal moment still.
And I guess for your career as well, how big's that been, having the backing of the football club, constantly pushing you and, you know, bringing attention to your big wins when you do have them?
Oh, they're right behind me, mate. Like, obviously I've done that. Is it the sofa thing with Tom Deacon the other day, like doing stuff like that, going on the pitch. Obviously, Phil Parsons, speak to him when we see him quite a bit. He's right behind me, backing me. And the club's been massive, mate. Like I say, going out on the pitch a few times. I went into the fan zone a couple of months ago. So they're right behind me, mate. Obviously, on the social media, they're putting posts up, sharing stuff, commenting on my stuff. So it's quality, do you know what I mean? Like, to have like your childhood football club and they're massive, following you and helping to promote you, it's something. And then they're right behind, obviously, me getting this fight. They're right behind supporting me, trying to help me sell tickets, and also they want to push for me to fight at St Mary's. So it's not just me who wants it to happen. Yeah. Obviously, my trainer Wayne wants it to happen. The football club wants it to happen. The whole city wants it to happen. So it's all there for me. I just got to, March 1st, just got to grab it with both hands and then just keep going in the right direction, keep winning, and these doors will open and it will happen.
Are you allowing yourself to dream?
Mate, yeah, like I say, it's been a dream for ages now, and the dream's getting closer, starting to feel a bit realer. So yeah, I still dream. I still dream, mate.
Are you big on like manifesting, speaking things into existence? Because I know a lot of boxers are. Is that something you do?
Yeah, I'm a big believer in everything happens for a reason. Like, obviously, yeah, like all the Saints getting behind me. This is the right time. Everything's happening right now. See, I'm 27. I feel like I'm in my peak years now. I think everything happens for a reason. Like I said, I've said before. Years ago, I was linked up to a fight in Anthony Catchy. It potentially, at the time I thought I was ready, but now that I look back at it, now that I'm a bit more older, mature, and I know myself, that could have been a bit too soon then. And I believe, like I said, a big believer in everything happens for a reason, and the reason that never happened is because I was meant to go on to bigger and better things, and the bigger and better things are starting to happen. Like I said, with the club behind me, fighting for European title, headlining my own first show down here on the South Coast. So it's all like me doing everything happens for a reason. All this happened, and it's slowly building now, and it's starting to fall into place. And it's all gonna, like, even I've been saying it for ages now. I'm gonna fight at St Mary's, and everything's, all the boxes are getting ticked slowly but surely, and everything's happening at the right time. And I'm coming into my peak now, and I think that can happen.
Yeah, and I mean, tell me a little bit about this training camp. How long has the training camp been?
9 weeks. This
9
one
weeks.
so far.
Yeah.
But to be fair, like you say, training camp. Like obviously last year I had I fought Liam Dillon. That was 11-week camp. Then I had 2 weeks off. Then I went straight into a 9-week camp with Archie Sharp. Then I had a bit of time off. But the old Ryan Garner would have been. See, after I had them wins, I would have had like a longer break, like being a bit out of the gym as much. But I've been staying in the gym, training hard, like doing my running, doing my boxing sessions with Wayne, sparring, just still living a clean lifestyle. So like, even though it's been in camp, it's been like an all year round thing. This the old Ryan Garner, like the one who ain't as mature as he is now, I would have went like off the rails, not doing the right things. But now I'm being a proper professional now, and it's paying off dividends. I'm looking really good in the gym. Do you know what I mean? So it's all just paying off now.
Yeah, and to be headlining on this show as well. This is going to be your first proper big headline. Frank Warren, Queensberry. That must be a pretty special feeling as well.
Yeah, it's mental. Like you say, the sport's been mental. A lot of people from Southampton are backing me. They support, even people I don't even know. They're coming out to support me, which is quality. Like I say, there's not many people up and down the country, no matter how good they are, but there's not a lot of people that are doing the tickets. Like we're going to be. There's only a very few handful of people that can do the numbers in the country, and we're starting to get right up there with them now. So it just goes to show that everyone's behind me and they're believing in me. So I've just got to now, obviously, pay it back to them by winning on March 1st. And then obviously, let's say win this, and then I'm European champ, and then I'm that one step closer to fight for a world title, and one step closer to St Mary's. Yeah,
I feel like. And tell me if you agree with me, this might be the perfect time for yourself to be doing what you're doing, because on the football pitch, Southampton have not been, pretty, to say the least this season.
Then, like you say, I know you're going to say they need something to get behind.
Yeah,
and at this time,
about.
Obviously a lot of people ain't very happy with Saints at the moment, are they? Obviously we ain't doing very well, let's be honest. So people are then looking at, like, not looking at me, but like, they're then, I'm doing something that Southampton ain't doing, winning at the moment. So it's something else that the people of Southampton get behind, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
As well as obviously the Saints, they get behind, but they're also getting behind me now as well. Obviously I'd like to say I'm doing well, do you know what I mean? And people are starting to watch it, and it's exciting. Obviously everyone wants a night out, do you know what I mean? Watching the boxing, have a few drinks and that, do you know what I mean? So it's not just obviously, they're there to support me, but people want a good night as well. And my style of fighting is definitely exciting, so yeah, people are going to be in for a good night. Yeah.
In terms of preparation for Salvador Jimenez, we saw him a few weeks ago, about a month ago now, when he came down to Southampton.
Yeah.
What did you make of him when you saw him, and how much would you say, have you done lots of kind of background watching on him or stuff like that? Or by the sounds of it, that's not, you don't go too heavy in that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I don't watch my opponents. I think I'll be honest with you, I watched one round, him against Juanfi. I sparred that Juanfi. Obviously he's a good fighter. Like, when we was at the press conference, he looked at him, he looked thick set, do you know what I mean? But for once in my life, I'm fighting someone smaller than me, do you know what I mean?
Really? Okay.
He's a bit smaller than me.
Yeah.
So normally I'm the smaller one. But yeah, he looks thick set. Listen, I know it's going to be a tough fight. But the way I'm feeling in the gym, how strong I'm feeling, how sharp, fit, I just don't think he can't match me in any department. So I know as long as Ryan Garner turns up, he's beating Salvador Jimenez, do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Picture the moment, the fight finishes, the European title's there. If you can come through it, the 3,000 supporters of yours in there. Are you letting yourself imagine what that moment could be like? Is that motivation for you?
Yeah, listen, mate. Like I said to me, I believe everything happens for a reason, and I've no doubt in my mind that I'm going to win this fight March 1st, because there's plans for bigger and better things after this, and this is just. Obviously, this European title shot realistically come out of nowhere. Do you know what I mean? Obviously, I was WBC national champion. I was supposed to fight at the end of the year, but then I had a few niggles and injuries, so I didn't. So I was only going to defend my WBC, and then out of nowhere, Frank's delivered. He's got me a European title shot. So everything, like I said, everything happens for a reason, and I'm meant to go on to win this European title and get that one step closer to St Mary's, because that is definitely going to happen. Because, like I say, I'm a big believer in everything happens for a reason, and that is my reason to win this European title, is to go and fight there one day.
Yeah. When I spoke to Frank Warren, he said, look, if he comes through this fight, then I'm confident I can get him a world title shot. and I'd love to do it at St Mary's.
Yeah.
Just how does that make you feel?
Mate, like you say, I can't thank Frank enough. He has been, like, we've been the ups and the downs. When I was younger, I messed up a few times, and he still stuck with me. Obviously, he believed in me. So I can't thank him enough for sticking with me. So now I just got to go, and like you say, he's delivering time and time again. He's going to get me he's got me a European title shot, and he said if I win this, he's going to give me a world title shot. So I've got to do my part now, win this European title shot, and I have no doubt in my mind that he's going to deliver.
And just finally, what's your message to someone that might watch you fight, someone that has watched you fight, will watch you fight on March the 1st? What's your message to your fans and those people? Listen,
you're going to be in for an exciting night. Obviously, the atmosphere, if you're not there personally, but the atmosphere is going to be mental. But I have no doubt in my mind it's going to be an exciting fight, and one I'm going to win convincingly. And obviously, we're going to move on to bigger and better things.
Class, mate. Best of luck.
Cheers, mate. Appreciate it.